Hi guys, Charles Morse here. I apologize for not uploading videos almost every week like I normally would, but yeah. Well, I was over at someone's house and they've had a bunch of dogs and they were very obnoxious and yeah. I was pretty active when I was over at my aunt's house, and so I didn't really make any videos and that stuff. Plus, I've also been playing Fortnite a lot with my cousins, which is Fortnite's really famous, and yeah, I'll be uploading a video on what is Fortnite because Fortnite's actually the target for all the mass shootings in America and all that stuff, and I'll make another video on that describing what it is. It's stupid how politicians actually try to define what Fortnite is and what it teaches, and it's just really stupid. It's just stupid how reality works. But enough with that. We all know that tomorrow is the 20th of June, and now I just want to go over what I want to go over what's expected to happen tomorrow. Now, many videos, excuse me, many videos in the past I have made about Article 13, as you know, is renamed Article 17. Well, tomorrow is a very tragic day. A very tragic day for people. There have been millions of protests about Article 13 and Article 7, which is named Article 17. And I can pretty much say that it's not looking good. Now, before I actually get into details on how horrible Article 17 is, I'm just going to say we have Donald Trump, who is one of the worst U.S. presidents ever. And you also have Article 17, which is supposed to ruin the internet for everybody. And you have China's social credit system, which is supposed to be released worldwide by China in 2020. Now, take a look at all these, okay? All of this is supposed to, it's all supposed to they all connect. Donald Trump wants to make America look bad. The Chinese government wants to release their social credit system and go on with this in 2020, which means that we, American people, will be not having freedom anymore by 2020. Once China's social credit system reaches all countries, that will be the end of freedom for the U.S. And worst, Article 17 will take away the Fair Use Act that everybody has for the internet, and you will not be able to you won't be able to use the internet for anything. And if you do use the internet for anything and that stuff, you'll have to pay a tax to actually research a topic by a copyrighted company. And that's pretty much stupid. And even worse, America, as you know right now, is paying 5% tariff because Trump's stupid decision about building the wall around the U.S. to keep the drugs from Mexico coming in. I call that a very stupid move. So, the European Council and the European Parliament tomorrow are going to be meeting to discuss further actions on Article 17, on whether this bill is going to get passed for worldwide or if it will not. But I have a high guess that it will be passed. Because we all very well know that Europe will pass this. Alright? Now, if somebody's able to, I would imagine that the European Parliament or the Council would be going live so that everybody can listen to what they're doing. Because I'm sure if the bill does get passed, there is going to be millions and millions of protests. Now, as I recall, I've watched a short film, and it was he made very, very good points that it's true. All countries will start losing communication with one another. And this may allow military to actually watch what you do and what you're using the internet for. That might be what's going to happen. But the guy was trying to make his video sound like that Article 17 is going to control the military and tell them what to do. And to go and shoot and kill people who do not respect content creators and that stuff. That's kind of what the point he was trying to make in that video, but I don't know if it's true. But we know tomorrow, and we've all been told that on June 20th, the European Council and Parliament are going to meet with each other to decide on whether to pass this Article 17. Now, keep in mind, it's not going to take effect until 2021 and beyond that. If you know what you know what I mean. I don't quite understand why they I don't even know why they passed Article 17 in the first place, which was Article 13 at the time. But we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait and see. It may come to a point where Europe will actually listen to people for all those millions of protests on every single country about Article 17. I would find that maybe Europe may listen to other countries and that stuff, because Europe doesn't understand how people use the internet here. Alright, we use the internet every day. We use it to search up stuff. We use it in our high school libraries, middle school libraries. We use it for, like, book reports and, that kind of stuff. And Europe just doesn't understand that. Europe doesn't understand this. They're just passing Article 17 because they want the money, and they don't care about what other countries say about this bill. I'm gonna say, I would rather, if Article 17 were to come into effect, I would not be using the internet for anything anymore. Anything. I would literally just say, heck with the internet. I'm never using it again. I'm never using it again. Plus, I've never been making uploads of anything on my channel anymore. I have a app similar to like Art Academy Sketch or Home Studio, and this was like way before before Nintendo shut down Miiverse. But I have a similar app called NVIDIA Shield or NVIDIA Dabbler, and I use that for like when I'm making if I were making that, if I were making artwork videos using NVIDIA's technology, I probably would have guaranteed myself that I'd have to pay tax for using NVIDIA's technology for uploading something onto YouTube. But if I was also drawing something from a copyrighted creator, not only would I have to pay NVIDIA for using their technology, but I'd also have to pay the company's character that I'm drawing. I'd have to pay a tax to them to use their creation. I'd have to give them money. So I'd have to pay for two companies. I'd have to pay for NVIDIA Dabbler. And then I'd also have to pay the company who created the character that I drew. Could you imagine how stupid that'd be? I mean, it's your you're the one who's making it, and you're the one who's drawing it over the internet, and you're not expecting money out of that. Of course, I don't make money on YouTube, but I like to do it anyway. I mean, I like to make videos for fun, and I've said my channel is used for like gaming, telling news, all that stuff. But I don't necessarily get paid for making these videos. So, yeah. Article 17, I've got to say, it's really going to ruin our lives and what we do with the internet. Like, to be honest here. Anyway, I gotta say, we are going to be in the darkest age here. Because if Article 17 gets passed on by the European Parliament and the European Council, basically, all citizens' lives will be, like, ruined in the technology area. I mean, for Europe, it's already ruined. Because they don't have YouTube and that stuff. Now, if they're going live about this Article 17, I strongly would want to watch it tomorrow, because, well, I'm concerned about what they're doing. I'm concerned about what Europe's doing. Anyway, this is Charles Morris. Have a good day, and comment your opinion about Article 17, because it needs to be stopped. Because Europe doesn't know how much destruction Article 17 is going to have. I encourage you to like this video, comment, and please subscribe to the channel. This is Charles Morris. Have a good day. I will see you all in the next video.